A major witness has now said Donald Trump did in fact offer a pardon for someone to break the law, to cover himself. Put it up full mass. No surprise here. Per Mediaite, a new filing in the classified documents case reveals a key witness, identified only as person 16, says former President Donald Trump offered now co-defendant Walt Nauta a pardon in 2024, even if he gets charged with lying to the FBI. With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show. Now, who is this guy? So Trump is currently neck deep in the Stormy Daniels hush money election interference trial that continued into its second week. Monday with opening arguments and testimony from former National Enquirer publisher David Pecker, good friend of his, but a new batch of exhibits that accompanied Special Counsel Jack Smith's response to a Trump motion reveals damning new testimony in the Mar-a-Lago Espionage case, or Espionage Act case, being presided over by Trump-appointed Judge Cannon. The filing reveals, as Hugo Lowe put it, that Smith, quote, had cooperation from a senior Trump aide, including post-presidency. That aide is listed as person 16 in the redacted filing on his witness interview with investigators. And his interview began with a chilling exchange in which he refused the protection of having his interview recorded. Person 16 refused recording of the interview, despite being advised that not recording the interview would be anomalous compared to other witness interviews. Person 16 accepted, quote, that risk, stating having the interview recorded was a far bigger risk for him in the Trump world. Among the many damning revelations in the testimony was this exchange about Trump providing a pardon. Person 16 has not spoken to Nauta since the White House and did not know him. Person 16 was aware that this body guy of Donald Trump left the US Navy to join 45. He was told by the former president, people, that this investigation was not going anywhere, that it was politically motivated and much ado about nothing. He also was told that even if he gets charged with lying to the FBI, that the former president of the United States will pardon him in 2024. No big deal. So he's called a body man, all right? He's called Trump's body man, who was indicted along with the ex-president in Smith's classified documents probe and has been ordered now to discuss the case with Trump. Now, this is the tip of the iceberg. Believe that, okay? Naturally, if somebody is trying to coerce false testimony or even coerce a lie in an official investigation, well, that's witness tampering. That's illegal. No judge needs to hold him in contempt. That should be another offense, another charge. Once again, tip of the iceberg. So Sharon, I gotta tell you, this is the most unsurprising revelation about Trump, but it is surprising that it is his body guy who's now on record basically saying, yeah, this is how he rolls.
Yeah, we knew that, right? I mean, I'm no gangster, but I've watched a little bit of television. I've read a few novels. I like the violent ones as long as they're not based on real history. This is a mob technique, and anyone that is associated with mobsters isn't going to leave except one of three ways, okay? And it appears the prison method is going to be the end result for some. I find this whole story a mess, Dr. Richey. but a willful one for some.
Yeah, more to come. That's guaranteed.